question is going to be how to zero out your cutter, which is extremely important if you're doing plastics or anything that has a specific depth that you need to actually set. Glass cutting, anything that's actually very specific needs on this machine. So the easiest way to set this up is you're going to need your yellow spline wrench and you're going to need something flat. So in this instance I have a work holder. Most people have a work holder out there or their actual little table that they have with their IS400. It doesn't matter, it just needs to be hard and flat. So what you're going to do is you'll have your setup just like this. You can go ahead and zoom in on this. So most people that are doing very specific setup on their machine, they're going to have a nose cone on the bottom. They're going to have their micrometer indicator assembly, and the very top part of their spindle. So in this instance, you take your gold collar. You're going to go ahead and screw this in here. And right now we're going to make sure that the micrometer is set up correctly. So you're going to loosen your micrometer indicator assembly. Screw your micrometer all the way to the top. Once it gets to the top, you'll notice that the indicator is never going to be on 0. So you're going to back it off 2 full spins until it gets to 0. And then you're going to tighten down the micrometer. In this instance, we know the micrometer is at 0 and our nose cone is at 0. So you're going to take your flat item. Again, I'm using a work holder. You can use anything as long as it's flat and hard. You're going to take your hand and push it up against your nose cone. Go ahead and drop your cutter in. Then you're going to take your spline wrench and you're going to tighten the set screw down. Once you do that, you have a perfectly set up cutter. So we've got no cutter sticking out, we've got our nose cone set to 0, and the cutter actually tight in here. After that, it's already set to 0, so you're good to go and you can set any depth that you'd like.